Good morning. I hope everyone's well. Good morning, Lola. I hope you're well. Hello. I might have to move, ladies, because I'm getting bad reception here, so I'm going to have to move. So let's hope we get a better reception in here. Bit dark in here, so I'm going to have to put some lights on. There we go. Right. Good morning. I hope you're well. I hope everyone can hear and see me okay. I've just had to move location because I don't seem to have much reception in my new conservatory. So let's turn this around, see where we are. I can't actually see comment. I can see the comments coming up on the screen, but I can't actually see how many of you are in. So we'll have to just play it by ear. Right. I'm going to get on with how I'll go at work anyway. If you haven't seen me before, what I normally do is I normally give off a bit of a reading to somebody, a description of who I'm with, and then we normally connect that way. Sometimes I do directly go. That's not going to happen today by the looks of it because I can't get I can get the comments up on the big screen, but I can't get them up. What am I wearing for stones? I've got the green aquarine. And then I've got this one. This is a protection on something another. I can't think of what it's called. And then I wear these ones on my arms. Yeah, so I've just had to move location because of my internet connection was very poor there. So hopefully you're with me now and everything's fine. Right then, so let's see where we're going. I don't know how many. Morning, Kim. Morning, June. Right, let's see where we're going. Okay, right. So I know I've got a male with me and he's coming forward. And when he comes forward, I can see that he's in kind of motorbike gear. And he's carrying his helmet in his hand. He gives me the name Mark. I don't know if that's Mark connected with him or Mark being him. I haven't got that bit yet. He's quite tall and slim. And he's got very dark hair and he's got quite a lot of dark hair. If anybody can take this young man, I'd say he's probably in his 30s. And I know that he had, sounds like my partner, thank you. Would you understand, Dom, that there was an accident involved with his motorbike? He was 35, okay. There was a motorbike involved. Died on a motocross bike. Thank you. I think I am with you then, Dom. Thank you. Right then. Okay. Let me get. As he comes closer to me, Dom, I know I'm feeling. I'm getting that. I'm feeling cold, and I'm feeling really cold, and I'm feeling like a chill on my one side. So I know that that's how he draws close to you. You may feel him come close to you, and you feel him from behind, and a draft coming behind you. He must have been waiting for you, Dan. Yeah, and there's a feel one side of me. I've got a chill. Would you understand that? Was it some? Was the children? Did you have children with this man? because I'm seeing a young uh, a young man, a child boy, that's got a bit of a love for motorbikes as well, like little figures and different things like that. If that makes sense to you, Dan, um, or whether that's a relative of yours that likes motorbikes. Right, thank you. So would you understand that there's a love? Yes, there's a love for, because I can feel that there was with him. He's telling me there was a love for motorbikes from a very young age. He always had an interest in them. He was really fascinated with them, the mechanics in them, um, everything about them. I know he's telling me he loved to go fast on his motocross. And I'm seeing him going up and down the tracks, and there's a dirt track. I think, okay, would that be where he had his accident? Because I'm feeling like I'm driving and then all of a sudden I come to a standstill. If that makes sense to you, Dan? Okay, right. So there was a love for bikes, because I'm feeling that I'm riding and then all of a sudden I come to a stop. Would you understand that? And with his boy, with this accident, I'm getting, okay, thank you. But I'm getting, yes, he does died on that, does honour that, right? Thank you. But I'm getting that we don't like to go too much into things, and obviously I don't want to bring up things that are obviously very sensitive to yourself. But I'm feeling like that I hurt my neck. Would you understand that? My neck just suddenly jolted on my back. No, okay, I understand that. I'm feeling that it was like there was like, as you said, a dirt track, some kind of a track. It was muddy. It was that kind, but I'm going quite a speed. Okay, right. Would you understand that why he's bringing in that at, at his funeral there was lots of bikes and connection with bikes. Would you understand that? There was lots to do with that. And he's saying it wasn't your average Joe song that played. Oh, you didn't go, thank you. Um, it wasn't the average Joe song that played. It was something that it's it was something that was um about like speed and whatever. I'm feeling like I'm hearing almost hearing like about out of hell. That makes sense. I'm hearing, or would that make sense for some other reason? Because I'm hearing the like about out of hell, meatloaf. They are a little bit slow, the comments coming up, so please allow for that little bit of a delay. I'm sorry about that, ladies, gents. Yes, meatloaf. Okay, lovely. Right, Charlene Shaz, so you understand that as well. You must, everybody, my dad used to listen to mention, but I need to search it. I just like old music too, but I need to search it. Well, okay, but so that's how I'm feeling. I'm hearing that song. Um, I'm feeling there was but okay, I don't know why, but he's giving me the number 7 as well. He's giving me the number 7. He's bringing number 7 in. Now, I don't know whether that's the 7th of the month, which would be July, or 7 age, or 7 being a date. But he's bringing me number 7. His birthday. Thank you. Okay, that's okay. Long as you understand. Right then, I'm going to have a word. Let's just see what the message is that he wants to give. Okay, sweetheart. Okay. Right. Right. He's saying he wasn't much of an emotional person, but he is getting quite um emotional while he's talking to me. He said to tell you that he understands because there was a lot of things going on. Um, he understands and he knows, and there's no sorry needed, no forgiveness needed because he already knows. And he said that was important for him to be able to, um, for you to know that he would understand. And he's saying he did. There's no sorry needed. Um, he's saying there was a lot of, he's giving me controversy around his passing. And he's saying that there was a lot of anger around it. And he said that was something that he never wanted. And okay, and it wasn't needed. That's what he's saying. He's saying that you felt like that you wasn't. He's saying that you felt like the doors were almost shut on you, and you wasn't classed as important as you are to him, if that makes sense. And he's saying that he he didn't agree with that. So I hope you understand that. He's telling me he loves you forever. He'll always love you. He said things didn't always run smoothly, but you knew where you was with each other, if that makes sense. I know there's lots of love sent your way. I also feel that he wants to bring in some healing because I feel that you're hurting a lot, and he wants to say that, you know, that he comes round you and he puts his arms around you. And he said you almost like sat watching the TV or listening to music or something, but then he said you just seem to zone out and you go back to thinking about him. And he said, and that's when he comes close to you and he puts his arms around you. And he said he's always going to be around you, but he also wants you to enjoy your life. And he's saying, live the dream, if that makes sense. I want you to live the dream. And with that, I'm going to leave with this lovely man's love with you. And thank you so, so much, Don, for working with me. He's absolutely lovely. And he keeps on saying to me, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I think he's been really waiting to come through with a message for you, Don. Okay, right. Thank you. He's just keeps smiling at me and saying thank you as he's walking away because he's needed to tell you this, if that makes sense. You're welcome, Space. Now let's see where we're going to go. Okay. Right, so I know I've got a lady walking in now, and she comes in on mother's side, so I know she would have been from mother's side. I haven't found out the relationship yet. I normally find the sitter, and then we start to build the relationship. But so she comes in on mother's side, and she gives me the name Margaret. Margaret. And she says it so proudly. So I know this lady would have been a very proud lady, very upstanding. Um, she's very, very smart. And she, to be honest, even though she's probably in her late 70s, I'd say, she looks very intellectual. She wears glasses that are on a silver chain. So when they fall, they hang here. And when she talks to me, she looks like this over her glasses. Right. Okay, if you can take this. So let's say, right, was right. But I know that this, right, so, right. So I know that the glasses part are important, and they are on a chain. And I know that in her earlier days, she would have had a really an important job. I feel almost like a teacher or teaching something to anybody. Would you, any of you understand that? Right. She was a dinner lady. Right. Oh, I feel it was more than a dinner lady. I feel that because she was very, very, she's telling me she was very intelligent and she loved to read books. She's telling me that she loved to read books, and she keeps on saying that she liked to read books that were probably, she's saying not storybooks. She liked to read about everything but. Okay, thank you. But Charlene Shaz, would you understand why she's giving me numbers? Would you understand that she's giving me numbers? I'm feeling want to um I want to count. I'm good with maths. Would you understand? My aunt from my dad's side was a teacher. Yes, always read books. Right, there's a few of you still. Okay, right. So I'm going to carry on with the information, and then we can see where it draws up. Or it might be just a double link. Um, okay, right. So I'm feeling as this lady comes close to me, she's telling me about when she was cross with you, you would know she was cross because she had a way that she would do, and she's pointing her finger at me. So if that's as she talked, she's pointing her finger and looking over her glasses. Okay. She's also bringing in the name Emily or Emma. I think it's Emily. Okay, thank you. But she's also mentioning that if she didn't approve of something, she made it quite clear because she's saying, I was always, but I'm always fair. I was always fair. I was strict, but very fair. Thank you, Christine. I was strict, but very fair. Now, I don't feel like um, this lady actually had children of her own. Because she's saying to me, I didn't have to have children because I had lots of them. So I feel that the children that she was with around at school, they become her family. Right, thank you, Charlene. Because she's saying the children, and she's saying, and books, um, was her knowledge. She just wanted, she read, and she's a book fanatic. And I'm feeling that um, if you went to her house, there wasn't much of a TV, because I'm not feeling TV. I'm feeling it was just books, and there'd be books on the side table, books here, books there, and there's books. I'm feeling books everywhere. So let me carry on because the messages are coming up a little bit delayed. So I'm just going to carry on. And be known because obviously I want to get as many messages through to of your loved ones to you as I can. Happy Halloween. I don't really celebrate Halloween, Julie, because I feel it's more of a witchy kind of thing. But my grandchildren love it, so you know I'll go along with it. Thank you anyway, and happy Halloween to you as well, Alison. Okay, okay, right. So you would understand as well that while she's talking to me, she's doing this with her hands. She stood there and she got her hand, right, rubbing her hands like this. So I feel like that's something that she would have done as well. Okay, right. So I'm asking her now what why she's come forward, and she said she's come forward to give you her knowledge, if that makes sense. She wants to give you a book. She's giving me the book and handing it to me, and she's saying she's bringing in her knowledge. So I feel that if she was a medium, Charlene, that she was very, very good at what she did. And I think that you have said that you would like to be like her, and she's saying that she's giving you her knowledge, and she's bringing that in for you. Hi, Katrina. And she's saying that she wants to give you that. She's telling me that as one door shuts, another one opens, if that makes sense to you as well. And she's saying, stop living with your head in the clouds. So I don't know what she means by that. And when you face reality, so I don't know, she's telling me, then you will you will strive. So I think that you're a bit of, and what she's saying, you're a bit of a daydreamer, if that makes sense. And she's saying that you're living with your head in the clouds, and you need to, when you start coming down, which she's saying that you have started to do, you're starting to come down to reality, then everything will start coming through and making sense to you. And that's what she's bringing in. And I'm going to leave her love with you, Charlene. Thank you very much for working with me. Let's see where we go. Oh, okay. Oh, we've got a little bit of I've got a little bit of a feisty lady here now. because she's saying, I'm next, and she's pushing her way through. She's got a walking stick, and she's giving me the name Doreen. And she's a feisty, really feisty lady. She's not very tall, but she's not short, and she's got carries a little bit of extra luggage around her body. If anybody knows who this lady is. We had a feisty Doreen before, and the first thing that I got with this lady was that she was a very, very family orientated lady, and she's telling me she loved shopping. She absolutely loved shopping. She said I didn't buy much. I was more of a window shopper, but I loved shopping. Yeah. Helen Smith, would you understand if you took the name away, or would you understand um her being connected, there being a connection to someone called Doreen? It doesn't always mean that it's her actual name. Her name, Lauren Thomas, wanted Doreen. Okay. Right. Would you understand, Caroline, would you understand her being a very feisty lady, but very, very family orientated, and she loved to shop, absolutely loved to shop. She's saying she loved to shop, and she's showing me that um, in her later days when she wasn't as mobile, she would get ring a ride, something like that, some kind of bus that would come and collect her and take her to the shops. So something, getting, yes, but she lived with her family. So would you understand that there was some kind of something that she would got, whether it be a taxi or a bus or something like that, that she would have got on a regular basis to take her out to the shops? Because I'm feeling that I'm waiting for something to come and collect me, and I'm going to go off to the shops. It was some How would you want to? So, okay, we'll leave that part out of it, but I'm feeling like I need to be collected to take me to the shops. That's what I need to do. Or do you, Caroline, do you go off shopping in a taxi or something like that? Caroline? Mhm. But I'm just gonna keep on going on the connection. Now, this lady she brings me to my chest area, and I feel that that's how she would have passed, with something to do with my chest area. Um, I feel a bit short of breath. Mhm. So she's telling me as well. Okay. She's also telling me as well, Caroline, that she's saying that she bought things that she didn't really need. She's saying that she spent a lot of money on things that weren't necessary. And she's saying, but it was just okay. She's saying that it was just the buzz of going out and doing that shopping that she loved from her heart. Yes, okay. Thank you. Okay. Would yourself have a small dog, or would she have a small dog? Because this little dog now, right, Patch, I'm getting Patch. I don't know if that's its name or whether that's because he looks like he's got a patch on him, and he keeps on, and he's really yapping, and he's running around by my feet. Yeah, I'm feeling that I bought lots of things and not necessities. It was things that I liked. I almost feel that with this lady, she liked to show herself with nice things. You don't understand the dog. Yeah, there's definite right. That might be for the next connection then that's coming through because he stopped running around. I'm asking her now why she's coming through. Okay, right. So she's coming through and she's saying to me, yourself lately haven't been at all well. Would that make sense, Caroline? That you haven't been that great? I'm not a doctor, I don't diagnose or anything like that. And she's saying it's been more of a mood thing. And she's saying about you've been very you've been low in mood, and she's saying that she want she wants to give you lots of upliftment. She's bringing lots of sunshine in because obviously where she lived, I feel there was a lot of sunshine. Right, thank you. And she's saying that that's what she feels that you need to do. You need to take a trip somewhere where there's lots of sunshine, and she wants to bring that in for you. She wants to bring lots of love. She wants to bring um okay, a memory of a special visit, she's saying, which I'm not sure what she that a memory of a special visit. And I know that she wants that you think of her here and there, and she wants for you to um, know that she's surrounding you with lots of upliftment, and she wants you to know that she's always around you and she's always looking out for you. And she's saying, just keep talking to her, or talk to her because she's listening. And I leave her love with you. And thank you very much for working with me, Carolyn. That was lovely. Hello to everyone who's joined. Let's see where we're going. Right, okay. So now I've got a man coming through. I know he would have been on father's side, and he's giving me the name Bob. Now it's either Bob or Robert. Bob. So it could be short for Robert, but his name's Bob. And if for some reason, when he comes forward as well, I notice that he's chewing. So he's chewing. And I think he likes chewing gum. I feel he's chewing. Right, Miss, would you understand the chewing? Because as he's talking to me, he's chewing. No, I think this part is important. I feel like this man is saying to me that he liked sweets and different things. I think earlier on in his earlier like younger days, I feel that he was a smoker, and I think he turned to sweets when he gave up smoking. So he would always be chewing on something. Okay, right. Would you understand him being a smoker in his earlier days and then giving up? Because I know that was he's telling me that as well. And I know that this man passed away with something to do with his lungs, a lung condition. All right, Helen Smith. Okay. Would you understand? Okay. Just take what you can from the message anyway. Um, right, I'm going to just carry on because we do running down on time. Time goes so quick. Lung cancer, Helen. Okay. Thank you, Helen. Would you understand that he's mentioning about he was being a smoker and he gave up, and there was a comment made after his passing about he may as well carried on smoking because he passed with lung cancer anyway. So I'm feeling that there was a comment made about that he may have, you know, he had Bob. She said he just smoked another one, so he got sick. He had lung cancer. I'm like, okay, Lisa, just hold on, take what you can, ladies. I'm going to carry on with the message, and I'm going to give you what this lovely man's coming to her. Okay. Right. For some crazy reason, he keeps on throwing a red ball, a little red ball. So, did this man have this dog that come through? He keeps on throwing a red ball, and this dog's still running around, and he's following this ball. His dog was white, but it's got like a tan patch on it. And he's saying about that the dog getting him out and about in the fresh air. The dog, the reason the dog got him out and about. comments are really, really slow. Right, and he's mentioning about that he got out and he got out and about when because I feel that his wife um there wasn't a wife there, so I feel that his wife had either passed away or there'd been a breakup somewhere because I feel that he was alone. But I can't. Yeah, 'cause it is a little dog. Thank you. Right, I'm going to carry on with what. But I know that he's leaning up the bar, so I know that he wasn't a very big drinker, but he's saying that he liked to show a social pint here and there, and he's mentioning about that. Um, he's mentioning about somebody was worried about that he didn't eat properly as well, and he's saying that he ate what he could, but he never felt hungry. Mum is alive. Would you? Is mum and dad still together though, Lisa? Would you want, or had they separated, or had there been a separation earlier on? They were together. Okay, then I don't know what is bringing that in, making me feel that I was on my own. Would you understand that he was on his own when he passed? Mum wasn't there. There's a feeling that mum wasn't there at one stage. And he's saying about that it was okay. He wanted things to be this way. He didn't want any fuss and he didn't want people crying over him. And he's saying that's what he's saying. Okay. I know as well that he's saying to me the last part of his life he was struggling for breath and he was really struggling and he didn't want people. Thank you. That makes sense. He didn't want people to see him that way, and and he's struggling, and he's saying it wasn't fair. It was torture on them. That's what he's saying, and he's saying that's why he was like he was. I know that he didn't mean to be. He feels like he let your mum down in some way, and he's saying he didn't want that to be the case, and he knew why she was like she was and why she was pushing him away because he understood that it was a lot for her to deal with him, lot to her, for her to deal with how he was, and he's saying I turned into a different person, and it was like too much for her to deal with. And he's saying that, but he understood. I know that there's so much love with him coming in. I know there's so much emotion with this man as he comes in. And I know that there's so many much. He wants to say sorry, and he wants to say that he made some mistakes, and he's very, very, very sorry, but he hopes that he made up for them. Okay. He's telling me he's with Mum, and he's okay. He's with his mum, but he's never far away from your mum. And I'm going to leave his love with you. And although you say your mum was selfish, Lisa, he makes me feel that mum really couldn't deal with it. She couldn't see him, the man that she knew, turn into the man he was, if that makes sense. And I'm going to leave his love with you. And thank you so, so much for working with me. Very emotional. I'm going to ask him to say it that way now. Right, so a lady comes through and she mentions the name Laura. And I don't know if that's her name or somebody connected to her. And she's saying Laura. And she's saying to me she's looking for Laura. She's looking for Laura. I know this lady had a stroke, and that's what took her off the earth plane. And she's looking for Laura. And when I say, when I say that, that song's just come through. Tell Laura I love her. Tell Laura I need her. So whether the song's got a connection and that song's got a connection to somebody or what, but I know the name Laura. Laura's important. If anybody can take this night lady. And she would have passed away with a stroke. I'm going to carry on with the message in case it resonates with anybody. Anything else? Okay. So this lady's telling me that she owned lots and lots of records, and that's where I'm getting the song. She owned lots and lots of records. She's saying that she loved music. Music was her, like, everything. She loved it. Okay. Right. Now, this is very important, this part. She's telling me that in her earlier days, she lost her partner, and he again was he was mad on racing cars, and that's why she liked that song. So there's a connection to racing cars. This man passed away driving a racing car in his younger days, and this lady being who loved records, loved music. I'm not going to hang on too long with this because we are running out of time. If no one can take this lady, I'll put her to this, ask her to stand to the side. Okay, I'm going to ask this lady to stand to the side. If somebody connects to this lady after, hold on to it, or maybe send me a message and I'll see whether I can get the message through. All right, yeah. Oh, I've got a strange name coming through now. Strange name. It's an unusual name. Harriet. Harriet is coming through. Harriet. Now, I don't know if this lady is called Harriet or there's a connection to a Harriet. Finance. Okay. Thank you, Veronica. Right. So, okay. Right. Would you understand that I feel that I want to, I'm a cuddly nan. I want to cuddle and sit and read books and get you on my lap, and I want to, I want to feel, I love the feeling of children around me. Yes, cuddly. I feel that the, the love, I like children's company and better than adults kind of feeling. I feel that I'm very mumsy to them, even though I'm grandchildren, but I'm feeling very protective and responsible, and I'm feeling that there's so much love for these grandchildren, and I'm feeling that um, I want to try and teach them what I can. Yes, she lived with her, right, and I want to teach them, and I'm feeling like that they can bring their homework to me, things like that, and I can sit with them and help them. That's how I feel like what I want to do. I want to, when they're poorly, I want to nurse them. I'm just a really, really worried now, not overprotective, but really, really involved. I want to sit and talk about um, when in my younger days. I want to talk about, reminisce about my life. I want to talk about Harry or Harry. I don't know who Harry is, but I mentioned going mentions Harry. I want to talk about um, so much, and this is how I feel like this lady crammed so much in her life in such a short time. I feel like I have succeeded and done so many things that I'm proud of. Stepfather Harry, thank you. And I want to say that I'm not disappointed with how my life turned out. I'm happy. Got to do what I wanted to do. And I want to sing. I want to sing uh, with the children. I want to, oh, everything with the children, just surrounding them, being surrounded by me just gives me so much joy. I want to mention that about right, okay. She's mentioning about painting her nails, somebody painting in her nails as well. She's mentioning about somebody painting, and I feel it was one of the children painting her nails. Right. She's mentioning about somebody painting her nails. I feel like um that as children they would have liked to do things with her. Um, and I feel like someone's combing my hair and that, or whether she's showing me her being cared for, but she's telling me about how greatly she was cared for, how much love went into her care, how much respect went into her care, and also her dignity was very, very attached, and that was really important to her. She mentions that too. She mentions that she was left. She had her dignity right till the end, and she's saying about that, and she's saying she wants to thank everybody that did that for her, everybody that allowed her to hold on to her dignity, and that was really important. She Okay. Okay. She makes me feel a bit confused at the end. I don't know whether it was some kind of Alzheimer's or dementia condition, but I'm feeling very morbid, very confused, but um, very scared that I'm forgetting dementia. Thank you. And I feel that when I was like that, I was very consoled and very made to feel that it's okay. And she's saying how important that was to her. And I know she brings lots of love in and lots of gratitude. And she says, "Thank you, thank you. It meant so much." And I'll leave her love with you as we are literally time. Thank you for all that's joined me. I really, really appreciate that. Be here again next Friday, same time. If you haven't bought Veronica's book, do so. You'll love it. And thank you very much again, and much love. Thank you.